How about that? My gravestone can move.
Yours? Right, well, that's a discussion we'll have at a different point, Koth. Where are we headed?
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe. Incoming! Dropping out of hyperspace. It's a lot.
The Eternal Fleet.
They aren't firing.
Ugly ship. What are you waiting for?
Take it.
HK, see about that hyperdrive. Lana, work the shields. And we need a gunner.
I'll take care of it.
Have we been boarded on top of everything? Thank you, HK. So we've been boarded on top of it all. Of course we have. Yes.
+1 to kill counter.
Wait, you keep a kill counter too? That's fantastic news. I keep one in my head. After every fight, I like to examine how many I've killed versus how many I saw. And, you know, it keeps me in tip-top shape, because if there are much, much more on the field than what I actually killed, then I, well, you know I have work to do. So nice to meet somebody else who cares about stuff like that. Usually people just think I'm insane for that. Thank you.
Style eliminated.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm here. I'm gonna work the cannons now.
Omni cannons up. There's a capital ship near the center.
I see it.
Good. Now hit it. Target down. Wait, 5 targets. 10. I can't keep up.
What?
It's real. We could take the whole fleet.
Statement. The hyperdrive now meets minimum functionality requirements.
Why didn't you say so? All right, let's get out of here.
More than 24 ships lost in a single shot.
So that's the gravestone. It's as powerful as they say.
Everything stands at risk. Sakul, the throne, my vision for the galaxy. All because we let the Outlander slip away. I'm not blaming you.
I didn't think you were.
Father held us all back. You more than any. Such raw power, and yet you're still spreading your wings, finding your limits.
Nice to be appreciated for a change. So, what now?
Now, I act.
No, no, no!
What's happened?
The hyperdrive worked. One time. Omni cannons fried too. What a mess.
We're safely away from the fleet, if nothing else.
Should be able to make it to Asylum, but let's not hold our breath.
Asylum? What? Where are we going?
Who's being committed?
Not that kind of asylum.
Asylum is a skyport. A safe haven from Arkan's patrols.
Ah.
Was she really necessary?
Yes.
She helped us raise the gravestone. She fought at our side.
She also hunted me like an animal for years. She was Arkan's loyal knight.
I thought I was in service to Zakul. You had abandoned your responsibilities.
Granted, I think you both know we have better things to talk about, but if you want to keep going, please, by all means, continue.
How many people did Arkin slaughter while you still served him? How many?
We're comparing body counts now? I'm not sure that's a game you want to play, Vortena. If anybody needs me, I'll be somewhere.
You could have at least consulted with me first.
Yes, I wonder how that might have gone.
Absolutely. I'd be glad to fix the gravestone by myself.
Okay. Well, I should go check on Lana because things are suddenly quite tense. And here I thought nobody could party like the Sith.
Damn.
Is there a particular person you're thinking about when you do this, or is it just for general practice?
When you look at your target, is there a face you see?
Always someone I find infuriating. A number of people take turns. It's therapeutic.
Yes, it is.
I was right to reach out to Senya. I hope you see that.
Well, of course I do. She seems like she's going to be good help. I wouldn't question your judgment on it. Her timing was a little, I don't want to say suspicious, but her timing was a little interesting. But I think that she'll be good for us. But Lana, why didn't you tell me?
You could have let me know we had backup on the way.
I wanted you to encounter her without my guidance, to see if you saw her as I did. We met shortly after I arrived in wild space. Senya was hunting Koth. I was hoping to learn your fate. We exchanged what information we could. This was all before I really knew Koth, of course, years ago.
I don't know if there's any way for all of us to get along currently on this ship, but I think we need to, in some way, consider getting the old band back together, because I don't know if we win this otherwise.
None of this is right. We have to set things back to the way they were.
I would take our empire over theirs any day.
Agreed.
You may want to look in on Koth.
No, thank you.
And you should get to know Senya. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off exactly, but I think you'll find her intriguing.
I assume he's down here where the noise is. Ah! Koth. There you are. Shall we chat for a minute?
Why can't there be a maintenance manual? Hey,
Yeah.
You got the power? Right over there.
Sure.
Thanks. Wouldn't want to electrocute myself on top of everything else.
No, we wouldn't want that now, would we?
She's really something, this ship. But no one's been taking care of her.
You've grown attached rather quickly.
No offense, but it's the gravestone that will save the galaxy from Arkin. Not you, not me, definitely not Senya.
What did Senya do to you to make you hate her so much, considering how much you don't seem to hate Valkorion despite everything he's done?
What did Senya do to earn this grudge?
She was ruthless. After we deserted, she hunted us for months. Everyone on my crew bled more than once on account of her. I put all my trust in Lana and she goes to Senya for help. She does not know what she's getting us into.
Do you know, there is something I find incredibly amusing about this and what you just said about Senya, given the fact that I could describe another individual that way that you were hell-bent on defending not too long ago. Huh. Anyways, please, continue, don't mind me.
Senya acts according to, I don't know what. Her own narrow concept of justice, maybe. Even if her objectives align with yours, it doesn't mean she'll do what you need to get done. Believe me. Just don't forget who dropped everything to storm the spire and help Lana pull you out of Carbonite. All right?
Right. Except, maybe you could be honest with yourself, Koth, for just 2 seconds and really and truly think about why you dropped everything to storm the spire and help Lana pull me out of Carbonite. Because at the end of the day, I don't owe you anything. In fact, I think you did all of this for your own selfish reasons, which I am fine with. But let's just be a little bit more honest with each other,
That was your choice. I never asked you to do any of this.
You're really not hearing me.
I am.
I should get back to it. Need to be sure the gravestone can get us all the way to Asylum. Hey, if Senya shines that narrow spotlight of hers on you, check your shadow.
This place is getting more infuriating by the conversation at this point. You know, if there's a way to get somewhere that I need to go when we get to Asylum without having help from anybody, I might take it at this point. There has to be a way. Maybe. That's something to add to the to-do list. Now, where's Senya out of all the places she could be? Not in the corridors.
Query.
Oh?
Has the meat bag bickering finally exhausted itself?
I do believe so, HK. I think you and I have a few moments of relative peace.
One thing that hasn't changed in 5 years, and I doubt it ever will. Meat bag bickering.
Agreement? You said it, Master. Report. I have taken the liberty of checking in on your band of refugees.
Ah, thank you.
They have quickly taken to their new lodging arrangements. I have warned them not to stray from their chosen location. Analysis. There are many sealed passageways, and I am unable to detect what may be on the other side.
Worth looking into at some point.
Revelation.
Yeah.
I discovered an especially strange area. Unlike anywhere else on the gravestone, I had attempted to ascertain if any of its contents could be weaponized, but the new meat bag interrupted. Query. Any orders, Master?
No, do whatever you'd like to do, HK. I trust you.
As you were, HK.
Approval. I like your orders.
Thank you. At least somebody does. Alright, so Senya is which way now? What did HK mean by that? Huh. Almost like there are secret spaces in the ship, spaces that not even I can detect, but if HK can detect them, I should be able to feel them. I guess I'll see if wherever Senya ended up shows something or some kind of promise of making whatever HK was muttering about make sense.
I know. I couldn't help but take this place in either. Reminds me of a song I wrote.
A song? You wrote a song? Sincerely?
I wouldn't have pegged you for a songwriter.
You know I get that a lot. Probably because most people meet me when I'm terse and angry.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
Being a knight means everything, but I don't let it define me. When it's time to go to work, I'm who I need to be. The rest of the time, I'm just myself. You don't strike me as all that different.
No, I mean, I'm not always a Sith Lord. I'm not always Nixie the Sith. I enjoy just being Nixie on occasion. Actually, more than on occasion. So, I guess in some ways, yeah. No, you're right.
I live by a code, but I don't follow it to the letter.
I've heard your code. Victory from passion. It's a powerful notion. Very much like how Arkan operates.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't see what's happening. Arkan has become oppressive and cruel. He'll crush anyone who doesn't share his plan for the galaxy. So that's me. What about you?
What do you mean, what about me? I mean, I have some revenge to get, considering everything that's happened to me recently. So that's, I guess, what my motivation is. Revenge. It's easy, I like it, and it makes me happy.
Arkan took 5 years of my life. Turned everything inside out. He has to pay.
I know what that's like. Not exactly, but I see where you're coming from. You're not what I expected.
Oh?
Not sure if that's good or bad yet. But I do know I'll have an easier time with you than Koth.
Yes, well, you know, you're both strangers to me. If it makes any difference, I don't trust either of you. I trust Lana because I know Lana. I've worked with her, I want to say numerous times. It does feel like numerous times at this point. So pretty much only Lana is who I would trust at this point. So take that for what it is. You're welcome.
I don't trust either of you.
That's fair. But I think you'll come to find one of us is more trustworthy than the other.
Oh, probably.
Valkorion lives. He is not himself, nor has he taken a new body. It is difficult to see, and yet it is unmistakable.
His presence in the Force has always been deceptive.
Like on the Yavin moon.
Yes, and many times before and since. Even when my life depended on it, I did not see him properly until it was too late.
Approaching Asylum.
Told you we'd make it.
We haven't docked yet.
I should probably figure out how to land this thing.
What? Koth, are you telling me you don't... All right. Well, Koth, if you could keep it together for a few minutes so we could land safely and get some answers, that would be fantastic.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Koth is showing off. Ignore him and relax.
I don't relax, I'm
Shadowport
Sith.
isn't on any chart. It's a haven for refugees fleeing Arkan's forces.
We'll be among friends.
Right.
Mostly.
Tell your associates we've arrived.
They knew that days ago.
You want to explain how? Figures.
Okay, everyone needs to loosen up for just a few moments because the atmosphere is feeling very tense and we're going into what amounts for me as enemy territory. I don't think I've been out of enemy territory since I was a child, but anyways, that's a different story for a different day. If we could all stop with the tension.
If we don't all start trusting each other, we're doomed.
Trust is a rare commodity these days.
I know. Yes.
Are we there yet?
Move it, Gawkers. Let us through. Mighty fine ship you got there. We'll be coming aboard.
Really? Not without an invitation. I don't think so. I don't know you.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's uninvited guests.
Ha! Captain!
Who?
Outlander, my crew. The best engine burners in wild space.
Ah, yes. I see now. The manners are all very, very, very similar amongst you. I shouldn't be surprised at all.
Should have known they're with you. The resemblance is uncanny.
The roguish charm tip you off?
No.
Get up here, you mangy woolocks.
Do I know you? Can I help you with something? Are you lost, or...?
You know who I am, don't you?
Name's Rollo. I served aboard Darth Marr's destroyer. We thought you died with him.
Yeah, well, Sith don't die easy.
They haven't invented the thing that can kill me.
Some of us aren't so lucky. A lot of good people died that day. You didn't give us enough time to make the escape pods.
Oh, please, quit your whining. Everybody that joins onto one of those ships understands that sometimes situations call for drastic actions. And given what was happening to us at the time, drastic actions were called for.
You survived. Stop complaining.
They think you're a hero, but I know better.
Right.
Raylo! Get in here!
On my way!
I'm not the only one hiding things.
We share on a need-to-know basis. Koth's crew didn't need knowing.
Right. Well, are they trustworthy at least, or should I be worried about getting stabbed while I'm sleeping tonight?
Do you trust them?
Yes. I wish they bathed more often, but you get used to it.
Oh, good.
I need to make contact with my network alone. Try to stay out of trouble.
Me?
Where's Lana?
Excellent question.
My best engineer hasn't come back from a supply run to the free zone. It's a dodgy neighborhood if you catch my drift.
A black market. Rival syndicates disagree over who controls it.
They argue with blasters. I think she's in trouble, but we've got our hands full keeping the Gravestone's reactor stable.
Ah, fine. Well, I have nothing else better to do while I'm here, and I wanted to do some shopping anyways. I think I've been wearing this outfit for 5 years now, and I gotta tell you, I'm ready for something a little different, so I'll go find her.
Give me a holo of your crewmate and point me to this free zone. I'll handle the rest.
Addendum. I will join you, Master.
Oh,
My
fantastic.
engineer's name is Tora. HK has her image in its databanks.
She won't be hard to find. Tora has a big personality.
She's surlier than a hungry rancor, but she's the best engineer you'll ever meet. Thanks for the help.
And when you're done, find me these coordinates. I'll introduce you to my people.
All right, sure. Why not? Honestly, Senya, I don't mean to sound, you know, the way I'm about to sound, but I think I'm a little cranky at this point. This better be worth it. You understand that, right?
I expect answers. There's already too much I don't know about your friends.
Your visit will be enlightening, I assure you.
Excellent. Oh, HK, it looks like the, Exile sent us mail. They said, on behalf of our fellow exiles, I'd like to extend our utmost thanks for your generosity in bringing us aboard your vessel. It's a strange ship to be sure, but far preferable to the swamps of or Arkan's prisons. Though we have few relevant skills, we're hoping to do our best to assist in the running of the ship. Master Vortana has even offered us permanent positions in his crew. We're overwhelmed by such kindness. You saved us all. We will do whatever we can to repay you. Well, isn't that a lovely sentiment? And I'm so glad we got to go shopping. Thank you for waiting so patiently. I feel better. Being in the same outfit for 5 years is, well, something, given who I am and how often I usually change outfits.
Like this.
About as often as my
darling,
personality
we'll land on our
shifts
feet.
from,
Just give
you
it
know,
time.
amused to angry, which is
Like vermin here,
frequently.
feeding off the scraps of-
Anyways, it's supposed to be this way, right? And around or something like that? So this is Asylum. Such an odd place. On one hand, it's actually kind of pretty. On the other hand, it's disgusting. It's more the smell than anything. HK, be lucky you can't smell things, because when I tell you that this smell is dreadful, I mean, this smell is dreadful. And this is the alleged free zone. What's so free about it? Are you going to... Okay, so we're all just going to pick fights now, is that it? So, the free zone is just the freedom to pick fights? Yes. I mean, honestly, HK, if all the free zone means is that we have the freedom to pick fights with whoever we want, I like it. I think so far this is my favorite part of the tour of Asylum. I enjoy picking fights, so this is grand. Hello, you I assume also want to pick a fight, right? Everybody wants to pick a fight today, it seems, and it's been so long since I got to do this. Someplace that was new and exciting. Usually speaking, it's just all the same thing, all the same fights over and over and over again. It's so dreadfully boring. Unlike now, this is fun. Oh, here, HK, do you need help? No? Okay. Well, you're gone. Wait, HK, are we keeping count? I haven't been keeping count of how many people I've killed. Honestly, if I did that, it would be... I wouldn't say an uncomfortable number, but it would be quite a few. It's true. Oh, you. Hello. What? Very much so. Thank you. Oh, HK. Here.
Hostile eliminated.
Isn't it lovely? This is honestly, HK, between the new outfit and this mayhem we're wreaking right now, I feel good. Better than good. I feel kind of like I'm getting back to my old self. I didn't think that that was possible. Well, yes, of course the target has achieved deadness. It's you and I that's here. I wonder how much trouble this, engineer of Koth is in right now. Hopefully a great bit of it. Like, not that they're, like, injured or anything, but I'd love if they were in, you know, a small amount of trouble that's actually a good-sized amount of trouble that I can get them out of.
Someone wants to join our little party. As your host, I gotta warn you, things are gonna get rowdy.
My rowdy? I believe it is me pressures to kill you, Master.
Oh. Really?
Dead.
So, you think that he said that things are going to get rowdy, and you think that he wants to kill me? I hope so. I hope he really and truly tries. It'd be nice to, actually face somebody who knows who... Well, nobody knows who I am. HK, you know what the worst part about all of this is? Just the lost 5... Not that I lost 5 years, it's that I lost my reputation. HK, I loved my reputation. People didn't know what to make of me. I was a Sith who let Jedi go and actually tried to reason with them because it was amusing, and they just don't realize how hypocritical they are 90% of the time. And then there was Barriss and everything that happened with him, and that was, oh, good fun, but still I handled things, you know? So I had this, and my reputation is gone. I'm just this outlander who allegedly killed, you know, their favorite person who really and truly wasn't at all what they thought they were, which is hysterical, might I add. It'd be more hysterical if people would actually listen to me and understand that he was nowhere near what they think he was. But what are you gonna do? He's had the lot of them fooled for the longest time. The question is, how come nobody saw through it sooner?
Report.